everybody, welcome to the kitchen. It's Power Ridge Homestead and my name is Teresa and welcome back. Today we are doing the best damn roasted pork tenderloin. So we're going to throw this in the oven at 425 for about 30 minutes, but we're going to put a nice spice on top of it first and then get going. So let's start right away. We're going to make the pork tenderloin itself. It's just a small one. I don't even know how much this weighs. Oh, 2.4 kilograms. So what's that? 2.2 pounds in a kilogram. So just about 5 pounds maybe. No, not even. Yeah, maybe not even 5 pounds. 4.5 pounds. So we'll get started. It's really simple. The recipe itself calls for some brown sugar. Let me point you down in the right direction. Stop you from moving. Okay, so we want to mix all of the dry ingredients and then we're going to clean up the tenderloin and we'll put the spice rub on it. So we want 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Yep. 1.5 teaspoons of paprika. One and a half teaspoons of salt. One and a half teaspoons of brown mustard. So we have this Keen's dry mustard. And it's 1.5 teaspoons. Yes. And a half. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Use fresh ground black pepper. 1 teaspoon of onion garlic, or onion garlic. Wow. Onion powder. This one has some bumps in it still. Half. There you go. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. This is actually granulated onions rather than onion powder. And then 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. All right, so we've got this all mixed up here. So we just want to make sure that the brown sugar is not hard, not in clumps. Mix all of the paprika in so you can see the change in color. Onion powder or the garlic powder, the onion bits. Now this calls for 2 pork tenderloins, but we're only using 1. So, oh, it is actually 2 tenderloins. That's okay. So we're just going to dry these off. And if there's any silver skin or anything like that, we'll take that off too. And I do see a little bit on there. Okay. Knife. Now you can see on the side here, see how this looks like, I'm not sure what you'd call it, but it is, so this is the silver skin, so you just want to get it underneath and then you want to cut as close to the skin as possible. This is really tough to eat, so you're just cleaning this up a little bit. There we go. See any other, just clean it up a little bit. It's coming right off. If you got any fat or anything like that. Okay, and then here on this one, we have the same thing on this side. Trim that just a little bit. this fat, this silver skin off. Just pull it up away from the meat, and it just should pull off really easy. There you go. It's the same thing on your ribs. When you do pork ribs, you'll find that if there's silver skin on there, it'll keep the ribs together. They won't fall apart as easily, and they'll be tough. Okay, and there I preheated the oven. So you just want to get as much of this off as you can without taking too much meat off as well. So you can just hold it away and just gently trim it. You don't have to get it all if you can help it. So whatever you can get off, see if you can get it off. And another trick, especially on ribs, is what you can do is if you, there's not much here now to show you, but if you want to get it started like this, yeah, see there's not much here now to show you. But if you get it started and then just put a piece of paper towel around it, you can actually just pull it off. Especially on ribs, on the back of the ribs. Okay, so we've got our 2 tenderloins here. We're going to add olive oil. We patted them dry. We'll add a little bit of olive oil just so that the sauce will hold. Dry rub that we're going to put on is going to hold on to the tenderloins themselves. Now you don't need a lot. It's only 1 to 2 tablespoons. Okay. There we go. All right, so now what we want to do is we're going to take our dry rub. We're going to use all of this. We're going to put this all over the pork tenderloin, both sides. Give it a good rub in on the ends. Okay. Turn it over. And there we go. Now, because you've got it on a cutting board, if you've got any spots on the sides, you can add those just by dabbing them into the spots that's left if you've got some spices left on the countertop here on the cutting board. Get as much as you can. Don't want to waste it. There we go. So then we're going to take the tenderloins, do it from this side, and we're going to put these into our pan. You want to do it in a shallow pan. I'm just going to put these up side by side, so like this, see? And then I'm just going to put that in the oven, and it'll go in the oven for 30 minutes or until it should be at least 145 degrees inside. Let me wash my hands. Okay, so see how nice color they're getting? They're actually going to be really good once they're cooked. So put that in the oven now for a half an hour at 425. Okay, so that's in the oven. We'll wait for that to come. We'll get cleaned up here, and then we're going to start salad. I'm going to make the salad now. What I want to do is peel the carrots. I'm just going to put some grated carrots in the salad. In the winter when you need your greens, don't get a lot of them in this house. We're going to have broccoli for dinner too. Yep, that'll just fit. So you can cut off the main stem, just so that you get shorter stems. You can, or not, it's entirely up to you. We're just going to put this in water for now. Okay, put these up a little bit. I'll just add water. I've just added water to the bowl, and then I'm just going to put these on the stove. So we've got our carrots. you don't want to do short pieces. You want to try to do long pieces, so you get longer grates. Okay, so you see how you're getting the whole carrot, or actually longer than it would be if you're just cutting the end off, of course. Careful you don't take any skin off with it. My luck, I will. Haha. A peeler. You could peel them as well. So, but it's going to be thinner. It won't be quite as thick. But you can do longer ones. And we'll mix that in when we get the lettuce done. There we go. So I was at grocery store today and I just thought I'd pick this up. It's just the leaf lettuce. Sweet baby lettuces. It was just on 50% off and I was going to eat it tonight, so I figured we'll just have to mix lettuce as well. Take a piece off of this side. Okay. There we go. Give some more body to it. And then what I've got as well, we're going to add to this is sweet peppers, and they're stuffed with cheese. They're so good. And also I've got some artichoke hearts. We'll put those in too. So let's put this lettuce away for now. We're just going to put some artichoke hearts in. Let the oil drip off before you put it in. And then you do that. And then the next one that we have here is these peppers with cheese. And again, there's oil in them, so just let some of it drip. These things are so good. They've got a soft cheese in the middle, so you can actually cut them if you want. The cheese will spread out then, if that's the case, if you're cutting them. So you can see how pieces come out already. But you can do it that way and then just have the peppers throughout. I like them as one, so I'm just going to put them in whole. I'm going to add some croutons. And then we also have this salad topper, which is a bunch of seeds and some cranberries as well. And I'll have everybody, they can do that themselves. We'll just give the salad a stir. Just to get everything mixed in there. The carrots, the lettuce, the croutons, the artichokes. Set it up. We're gonna let that sit. Everybody has their own choice of salad dressing, so we'll leave that out for them to choose. And then we have just the broccoli to go cook, and the pork has 15 minutes left. So we'll go for there. And that's 30 minutes. So let's take temperature, and then we want to let it rest. So you want to do it, the largest part of the meat should be 147, and 188. So we're good. We'll let that sit for a few minutes. And then we'll get it out and we'll slice it up. Okay, so these have had a chance to sit for a few minutes, so we'll take them out of the pan. And I'll just put this other one aside until we get this one cut up. It smells very, very good. Just give it a bit of an angle cut. Give it a try. The end piece with all the spices on it. Oh, that is so tender. Okay, so the recipe was called Best Damn Roasted Pork Tenderloin. That is the best damn roasted pork tenderloin. That is so good. That flavoring. That flavor on the outside of the tenderloin, that's really nice. That's a good taste to it. You could add to it as well. You could add something a little bit spicier if you want, or something a bit sweeter. The paprika is really sweet along with the brown sugar, so that really helps. So, but that's going to be fabulous. So let me cut up the other one, and then I'll get everything put together for dinner. And then I'll leave you a picture at the end as to how it worked out. I'm sure it's going to work out perfect, and everybody's going to enjoy it. And Angus is, I think, Cecil's home now because Angus is just starting to bark. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next video.